Hey, yo, it's your boy MTL22, man, back at you with another video. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been going through it, man. Been a lot going on. As you can hear, I got the sniffles for real. Not really sure if I'm catching a cold or whatever. My nose been running crazy though. Last month, a whole month and while mine would just throw that part of the month away at this point. But, you know, as a black man, you don't really get to be sad or upset nowadays, so here we are, you know. Hey, and I've been wanting to do this job literally like the last 2 weeks, really. Yeah, like I said, been going through it, man. So but I am going to get to it and through it very quickly. First off, let's talk about who's in it. We got the 49ers and the Chiefs. If this matchup sounds kind of familiar to you, it's actually because we just had this matchup a few years ago. But the only true difference is, with being honest, is there's a new quarterback, there's a new running back. A lot of stuff on the team is actually very similar to that same team, honestly. The Chiefs, man, the Chiefs. How they keep getting to the Super Bowl, I really don't know, bro. If you look at their roster the last 3 years, they've literally been getting worse every year. The first one they won, they had Tyreek Hill and they had Travis Kelce. Had a solid offensive line. Had a solid running game. The quarterback, you know, they had a lot of stuff for real. Then you fast forward to now, they don't have the same tight end core. Travis Kelce is older now, he's a little bit slower. Their receivers is, honestly, they don't compare. I'm gonna just say it nicely. They don't compare. No Tyreek anymore. Offensive line kind of mid now. Defense actually has gotten a lot better for them. I think when they was winning at first, they was winning just off of talent. Really more so offensive talent than anything. Quarterback talent, if anything. Receiver talent, if anything. Now they just been playing more like a team, and I guess they're the only ones that know how to be consistent. Everybody else in the AFC doesn't apparently know how to do it, especially not my team.
Try.
And then on the other side, we got the 49ers. To be honest with y'all, I expected them to make it out the NFC. They didn't have a lot of competition. I felt like they didn't have a lot of competition. The other team I could have seen make it was the Eagles, to be honest with you. But the Eagles started spiraling at the second half of the season. And you know, anybody who keeps up with football, you know how that is with football. Once your team starts showing bad trends at the wrong time of the season, it's basically all downhill from there. You in the last 5 weeks of the regular season not looking too good, probably gonna go into the postseason not looking too good. And yeah, they got packed up pretty early. So after they went out, I was pretty much like, yeah, that's gonna be the 49ers. Even though I was one of the people who would have liked to see the Lions make it. No offense to Patrick Mahomes, I really like him as a quarterback, but his team is in my division and they've already won twice. I don't want to just keep seeing. I don't need them to be the new Tom Brady. They're not about to be the Patriots. Not in my division. We need to cut this out. But even with that being the case, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can in terms of picking who I think is actually gonna win. Honestly, I would say like the biggest strength that I'm seeing with both teams. Chiefs defense is very solid all around, I would say. And quarterback play. That's really their two biggest strengths of the team. They have a solid running game. Yeah, that's the Chiefs in a nutshell. 49ers, they technically don't have a real weakness, ironically enough. The only part of their team that you could really question, like how good is it really, would just be Brock Purdy. I was told one time, more recently, that I was told the better quarterback always wins. I don't really know if that can be true. I don't really know how many years back we're sourcing. But if I'm being honest with you, if I'm going back over the past 5 years, I wouldn't say the better quarterback just been winning. I mean, literally just in 2022, I believe that was now, the Rams won. And they just had a way better team than the Bengals. And even that game still came down to one drive. Where if the Bengals don't fumble it, they could have won that game, to be honest with you. Yeah, you could say it happened last year. Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback. Yeah, he's a better quarterback. The year before that, no, I can't say that the better quarterback didn't win. The year before that, I believe that was that Patrick Mahomes? No, that wasn't. It was Brady. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. If you thought that Brady was the better quarterback when them and the Chiefs played each other, I'm gonna just have to agree to disagree with you. So I can't really agree with that point either. Then the year before that, I believe it was the 49ers and Chiefs, and then yes on that. So out of the last 5 years, I would say the better quarterback won. No, 3 of the last 5 years has been a better quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, I think, is by far the best quarterback in the NFL, and he's been that for at least the last 5 years. So anytime Chiefs make it and they don't win, then the best quarterback didn't win. I am a proponent of the better team does more times than not tend to win. Last year was the First time in a little minute where I say the better team didn't win. I think overall the Eagles had a better roster. Coaching and quarterback play really won last year for the Chiefs, and I don't know how Patrick Mahomes is getting better no matter who's on the roster. It don't really seem to matter, but hey, much respect to them. They've been dominant. Could I see them win again this year? I really could, to be honest with you. And it's more so because I don't know how much I trust in Brock Purdy as a quarterback. As good as I know the defense to be, as good as I know the receivers, the halfback, the offensive line, the defensive line, as good as I know all that to be for the 49ers, I still don't know if I see them winning the Super Bowl. If you was asking me who I'm rooting for though, I would say the 49ers. And if they win, I will honestly be happy. More so because I'm tired of my Patrick Mahomes per se. Like I'm tired of Patrick Mahomes getting W's. More so because he's in my division. Can't be having it happen no more. Chargers gotta get a chance to catch up. I'll be honest with you, I think the rest is gonna be a little bit more on the Chiefs side. That quarterback play is crazy. Like as good as your receivers can be on one team, Deebo Samuel is always getting injured. George Kittle, he hasn't been the same as he used to be in the past years prior to this year. He hasn't been in his prime ever since that one injury he had, and I feel like he's never looked the same to me. As much as I like Christian McCaffrey, and as dominant as he has been in this playoff series, unless Brock Purdy actually steps up to the plate, I just don't see how the Chiefs will lose the Super Bowl again. If he does end up, playing consistent, then I would say the 49ers will win. But that's really going to be the key thing to pay attention to. My pick is that the Chiefs is going to win the Super Bowl. I would really like to see a 49ers win. This is a rare case where I hope my pick is actually wrong. That would actually make me feel better. And on top of that, that would also mean that it's been consistently true again, that the better team always wins over the better player, better quarterback per se. Really my true insight that I see, I think it should actually be pretty entertaining. If I had to put a score on it, I'll probably say the final score actually be like somewhere around 30-27, 30-28, somewhere in that range. And honestly, I could even see lower, maybe even like a 27-24 game. I could see somewhere in that range. I don't expect it to be like a shootout, and I expect it to be more so defense than anything. Don't be surprised if you see a defensive touchdown or two happen. Don't be surprised if you see a return touchdown or two happen. Offensive touchdowns, like just pure passing or running touchdown. I don't think you're gonna see too much of that. I think it's gonna be more so a defensive showing. Touchdowns is happening. It's gonna be more so because that team started the positive side of the field, which means the 50-yard line close to the end zone. And that's really more so how I see it happen. I don't really see too many 70-yard, 60-yard, 80-yard, 90-yard drives. I don't really see too much of that happening for that will actually lead to touchdowns. Maybe field goals, not touchdowns though. I hope y'all like my insight on how I see the Super Bowl going. And hey, let's go 49ers, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rooting for the 49ers in this one. Not gonna lie to you. I see Patrick Mahomes getting another one. I see Andy Reid getting another one. I see Travis Kelce getting another one, especially because of Taylor Swift. They might want Taylor Swift to get one too. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm about to go back to sneezing and sniffling in the background. I hope that y'all are having a better year than I've been having to this point, and I pray that y'all are finding the peace that you need. And hey, listen, any way that I'm feeling, I'm just hoping you're not feeling that, honestly, at this point. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm glad that y'all still supporting me on my channel and my videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to be more consistent again. And as always, it's been real. There'll be videos around me, probably a subscribe button over here. As always, it's been real. It's your boy. I'm out.